In today's video, I've gathered 6 contestants that all claim to be Titan mains. However, only one of them is telling the truth. Over the course of 5 rounds, we'll ask questions and vote out contestants until there's only one person left standing. If that person is the Titan main, then we win. But if they're one of the 5 imposters, then we lose. Now, our win-to-loss ratio in these challenges is not very good. So I've enlisted the help of Mactics to help us find the Titan main once and for all. Will we guess correctly, or will we once again be fooled by the imposters? Of course, let me know if you guessed the Titan correctly down below, and without further ado, let's begin. I don't know about you guys, but music is important to me. I get some of my best ideas when I'm zoned out on walks. That's why I'm happy to tell you about the sponsor of this video, our friends over at Raycon. And they sent me something really interesting. These are their bone conduction headphones, and I've never seen anything like it. Instead of playing music directly into your ears with gel tips or over-the-ear headphones, these actually send the sound through little vibrations in the bones around your ears. It sounds crazy, but it really works, and it's a really trippy thing to experience, but in a good way. This design allows the world around you to stay more or less open without compromising that crystal clear audio. Zoning out is fun and all, but it is important to stay aware of your surroundings, especially when you go outside. And as per usual, Raycon keeps things affordable, which in this economy is greatly appreciated. I've also noticed before that if I wear headphones or earbuds too often, it kinda irritates, get it? My ears. So these are a really nice alternative for me since, well, nothing is actually going inside or blocking your ears. It's a really neat product and I highly recommend it. If you want to bag these for yourself at a fraction of the price, click the link in the description box below or go to buyraycon.com/toadsmoothiebc to get 20% off the bone conduction headphones. And of course, by checking out Raycon, you're also supporting me and the channel. Thank you so much to Raycon for sponsoring this video. I do hope you'll check them out. Now, let's get back to the show. Welcome everyone to Guess the Titan.
Did you say Guess the Titan? I thought we were trying to find the hunter.
Oh no, this is Guess the Titan.
Oh, there's one Titan.
There's one Titan. But I will first start out by just going down the line, starting with Hi Lady of the Day. What's your name? What do you want us to call you? And what main are you?
Hi, I'm Day, I guess is the shortest way to call me, and I am a Titan main.
Cool, great start. Shadow Star, same question.
My name is Shadow, and I am a Titan main.
Drifter, I think I know what you want us to call you, but what main are you? Tell us anyway.
Oh, Toad, you know I'm a Titan main all the way through and through.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting. Okay, Angry Penguin.
Yeah, I'm Angry Penguin. You can call me Penguin, and I'm a Titan main.
All right, Sharkbait, what about you?
All right, I'm Sharkbait. I go by Shark, and I'm a Titan main. Yeah.
Get to think about it.
You can call me Pits, and I'm a PK main.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get our started here with 5 minutes on the clock. No fake outs this time. We normally have at least 1 or 2 of those, but not this time around. My first question to you is gonna be, what is the most underrated Titan super in your opinion?
Underrated? I really like Sentinel Shield. I've seen really fun builds with it. I can't make one because I don't have Excalibur, but I love it so much.
To me, it's Glacial Quake due to the fact that it was only really prominent in Vesper's Host. Outside of that, I don't see a lot of people using it that much.
And Ribbon's Cheese, but Drifter, what about you? What do you think? Most underrated Titan super?
Honestly, I gotta say Fist of Havoc. I mean, you get it right away, but it's just so fun. Hitting everything with your fists. You feel me?
I do feel you. I have a soft spot for Fist of Havoc.
I'm a big Blade Fury enjoyer. I think especially that like one-off supers are super meta. It's not used a whole lot anymore.
Wow, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like most people do not know the name of the Strand Titan super. Maybe I'm just like exposing myself, but I feel like a lot of people actually don't know the name of it.
It took me a second to be like, what's Blade Fury?
I'm a big Burning Ball enjoyer, specifically without Pyrogale, just because I like being a long duration Beyblade. And it has a really nice impact sound.
Okay. And Pitts, what about you?
I have to go for Ward of Dawn or Behemoth for PvP purposes.
All right, that's an answer here.
I'm curious about answer number 1. Why can you not make a Sentinel Shield build because you don't have Excalibur?
There was one that my partner specifically made that he wanted me to try. That's the only one that I've really thought about, but it requires Excalibur.
If you were to make a Sentinel Shield build, what exotic armor piece would it involve? good question. Good question.
That was a really good question.
I would probably
Yeah,
use
Phoenix right in here.
I would probably use Severance Enclosure with specifically the Fragment Echo of Cessation.
There's not any particular gloves you would use?
No.
Okay.
Oh, we lost.
We lost
Party
Drifter.
down.
I want to follow up with. Oh God, what is happening?
Oh my
Go
god.
around.
Penguin, you said Blade Fury, didn't you?
I did say Blade Fury.
And what's your favorite Titan exotic?
Titan Exotic Syntheseps.
Okay,
That's a bland answer. I play Titan when I have to answer.
I play Titan
Yeah,
when I
that's like the most cookie cutter white bread.
Oh,
I want
sandwich.
to ask a question to the person who said that Glacial Quake is underrated.
Yes. Who said that?
It's not really as underrated, it's just underutilized. So
Well, it's underrated because it's underutilized because I more or less stick to what's more prevalent in more metas for damage output, but again, since Glacial Quake wasn't really more prominent other than Riven, Vespers, as opposed to Burning Maul dealing a bunch of damage, and other supers being more prevalent at the time, especially Thunder Crash.
Why is it so good for Riven and Vespers?
fact
Why would you
that
use that
since-
over like T-Crash with Curious?
Curious is good for final, but again, since the during contest, the biggest hassle was the servitor boss at the main thing, so Glacial Quake was more utilized in that.
What about Glacial Quake makes it so good where you wouldn't go Thunder
The
Crash?
AoE versus single target, as like it's a controlled area versus a very widespread attack.
But like T-Crash is AoE, right?
Can I back up my Glacial Quake lover? The stasis.
Well, no. He needs to back himself.
the contestants are unionizing.
I know the answer. I'm trying to figure out if he knows the answer.
Pits. Let me ask you something real quick. Would you say an underrated Titan super was?
I said Ward of Dawn or Glacial Quake, but I said this under a PvP circumstance because I don't play much PvE on my Titan. I prefer to play a different class, but if I were to play PvE, but I play a lot of PvP.
Did you play D1 by any chance?
I did not.
Shark, did you play D1?
Yes, sir.
Can you name me a Titan exotic from D1 that we don't have in D2 yet?
Amburion Bellicose.
Fuck, that was fast.
The one where you
Wait,
eat
I don't
gas
even
in the
know
air
what
and it
that
keeps
is.
you floating.
I forgot about that one. I was expecting Glass House. So it should be an easy one, but what is the melee
yeah,
that should be paired with Consecration on Prismatic?
Frenzy Blade.
Okay.
Sorry, I was thinking Fletcher Storm, but
Who are you most suspicious of?
Right now, because I know we were picking on Shadow, I'm a little suspicious of Day because of the whole Sentinel Shield thing.
All right, Day, what happens if you're on Prismatic Titan and you are using Dranger's Lash with Thruster?
Oh shit.
I honestly haven't used Prismatic Titan that much. I stopped playing after Heresy because of Edge of Fate and all that, and until recently, Prismatic Titan has kind of just been really ass.
Don't get me wrong, the Consecration knockout build, which was like typically the go-to,
I
definitely.
refuse to use meta builds because I'm
For sure. Even in light of that build going away, I'm not sure I'd call Prismatic Titan ass.
Drifter, can you name a Solar Titan aspect that is not Consecration?
Roaring Flames.
Okay.
Name the third one.
Name the other one.
Beg pardon?
What's the other solar aspect?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
three of
only
them.
use those two because, like, they're goated. Like, who cares about the other one?
Would you know what the other one does?
Why would I care? I don't use it.
I'm more suspicious of Day right now, but like in round two,
I'm 100%
bombarding
agree.
Drifter with questions. I asked him what the third solar aspect was. He had already named Roaring Flames and Consecration.
Soul Invictus.
Soul Invictus.
You're giving away my investigative tools.
And vote here. So I'm honestly not feeling great about this. I'm not gonna lie. I think they all gave pretty good answers. The Glacial Quake one has Shadow on my radar a little bit. John, I'll start with you. Who here has your vote if you had to choose?
Definitely not Day. I think Drifter's a safe answer.
You think Drifter's safe? Really?
I think Drifter's a generally safe answer.
Cass, what about you?
It's Day. When Mactics pushed back on the why can't you build a Sentinel like build without Vexcalibur, and the answer that came back it didn't feel genuine. And also, the exotic choice, it's not right.
Yeah, Day's suspicious to me. Just because with, like when I think Sentinel Titan, and don't get me wrong, there's like a couple different options that you could go, but like Doomfang Pauldrons is like the option
right.
if you're gonna go Sentinel Titan.
So, Solstrix, you have a different answer, or you also go on Day?
I'm definitely going to be voting Day, but I think I can go so far as to call out what Day's class actually is, too. Day is a warlock. For me, the name is kind of a giveaway. That is a very warlock name.
Okay.
Oh, Daybreak!
Daybreak!
You want to know what you said about that last time with Cade 9?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Wait, Shadowstar's a hunter. They have Shadow in their name.
Shadow is going to be a hunter for this reason specified, for sure. Drifter is a hunter because Drifter. Pitts, I want to say, is a hunter as well. He's kind of on the fence because of the PvP answer, but Shark and Penguin are my two guesses for the Titan, because one thing I've noticed is a lot of Titan players have animals in their names.
All right, I mean, Toad Smoothie, I'm a Titan. So
We got that dog in us.
We got that dog in us. Day, I don't think I can save you, so I'm gonna have to ask you to peek your head over that barricade real quick. Unfortunate. Well, with 5 minutes on the clock, does anyone want to lead the charge with a question? If not, I can pull some.
Or Pitts specifically. You mentioned that you play Peacekeeper's Titan for PvP, and you also stated Ward of Dawn is underutilized. What PvP are you playing that Ward of Dawn is underrated?
I don't know how often you've been playing Trials recently, but there has been a sudden rise in Arc Titan, specifically Insurmountable Skull Fort, being used with Arc and Bolt Charge Barricades, and it has very good synergies with some weapons. For example, Thorn. Thorn's damage over time, when you have high stacks of Bolt Charge, will actually make it generate quicker, and then cause the Bolt Charge to hit.
He might be the Titan.
That's
insanely specific.
I'm also partial to the 3 on the right. I think the Titan is on the right somewhere. I want to grill Shadow and Drifter. Shadow, what is the best Arc Titan aspect? Like, hands down.
I don't play Arc that much, to be fair, so I'm not gonna understand any of these pretty much.
No way.
I play Solar and Prismatic, so this is not gonna be great for me. I don't actually know any of them.
Okay.
You don't know any of the Arc Titan aspects?
I don't have a I think I have like 10 minutes played on Arc, and that's about it, because I just don't.
Do you play a lot of raids? Do you raid at all?
Yes, I do. But again, I mostly use Solar.
Has anyone ever asked you to like go on to Curus or something like that?
Yes, but I don't, because I keep saying I don't want to be that guy who uses that as like a crutch.
What are you using for raid boss damage when you're on Solar?
Consecration mostly, depending on the raid.
What gauntlets are you using
if you're using Burning Mauls, Pyrogales?
Okay.
I've got a quick question. What's your favorite Arc aspect, period? Like any game, throughout the entire game?
I don't play Arc.
Not at all.
What about the subtle rise of Arc Titans, man?
So you can name a single.
It seems boring. Just clicking a couple buttons and doing a bunch of damage is just not my thing. I don't like doing the boring stuff.
Bingo! You put him out. Put him out.
Yeah, that's not a Titan answer for sure.
He said he plays a lot of Solar and Prismatic Titan. What's the Prismatic Titan strand grenade?
Don't know the exact name, but it's the one you throw and it suspends a bunch of things. No, wait, no, that's... Oh, yeah, that's...
You sure?
Are you certain?
Locking it in?
Final answer?
Are you sure you
no,
want to lock that in?
Technically, it's a grapple grenade, isn't it?
Technically, is it or isn't?
You were right the first time. You were right the first time. It's Shackle Grenade. Get him out of here.
I'm adding an extra 20 seconds to the next round that we just saved voting his ass out.
I meant get him out of here as in like I was feeling myself for digging that, not like a decree. If he ends up actually being the Titan player, it's the biggest Titan poser I've ever met in my life. He had the answer right and then got convinced into giving a wrong one.
You gaslit him.
He made Prismatic Titan. He's never used Knockout, bro.
Shadow, I am sorry, but you're voted out. If that wasn't clear.
Yeah, I got that.
5 minutes on the clock. Drifter, let me open up with something here.
What is the name of the Titan stasis melee?
That's a good one.
I haven't played Stasis in a long time. I love it, but I've been playing on Arc. And I can't remember for the life of me. I want to say Ice Blade, but I know that's not right. So
that's a hunter answer. That's a hunter answer.
Can you tell me what the Titan's stasis melee does?
Oh yeah, you charge forward with an iced fist.
Yeah, that's the one.
Like I said, I played it. I love it. I've been playing Arc, man.
I love it so much. I forgot what it's called.
What have you been doing on Arc? What content you been playing? What build are you using?
I've been doing a lot of point brace cannon. It's not the greatest, but I just enjoy doing all those jolting, like the punching.
So we're talking pure Arc, not.
No, pure Arc. Gotta, yeah.
Can you name as many Arc aspects as you can for Titan?
Juggernaut, knockout. Shit, what's the third one?
The other one.
I don't know if I use it, but I'm wondering if it's in my build.
You definitely use it. You definitely use it.
Oh, Storm's Keep.
Okay, there's a fourth.
There's a fourth?
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
Okay, but who uses the fourth one though?
I think we could save some time again.
No, wait.
By the way, I know your ass is a hunter.
Look, Drifter, I'm a voucher here. I have no clue what he's talking about. So if I was in your shoes,
you're telling me you main Arc Titan, and you can't tell me what flip-flops between second and third best PvE aspect?
No, because I don't do it for DPS. I do it for the fun of it.
Okay. I would argue that this aspect is particularly fun.
Well, we're two different kind of people. You know what I'm saying?
You ever
I don't think we are. I think we're both hunter mains. I think we're pretty similar.
I've never played a hunter in my entire life.
What kind of content do you like doing in Destiny 2?
Gambit.
If he's going all in on the Drifter cosplay, he has to be a hunter.
You said you only use point contact cannon brace. That exotic specifically does two separate things. What are those two separate things?
One, it sends a jolt out through your enemies, and then it heals you when you jolt out. Or no, receives melee energy for each thing you kill with it.
Why did you think it healed you?
Because I was thinking of knockout. When you punch, it gives you health when you punch for knockout. Oh my god!
Penguin, did you play D1 by any chance?
A little bit.
Can you name me another Titan exotic that is not Empyrean Bellicose, that is not in D2 yet?
Ruined Wings.
I fucking forgot about that one, dude. That's Crota's End.
What are these exotics?
They're ancient.
God,
they are like House of Wolves, Crota's End, like that.
Did you play Destiny 1?
Yeah, I brought up Imperium Bellicose.
And did you also main Titan in Destiny 1?
I mained Warlock. I swapped around, I think it was Warmind. There we go.
Did you play a lot of Titan in D1 though?
I played a bunch, but I was more of a general main. I played all
What was the exotic weapon in Destiny 1 that only Titans should use? Okay, he's legit.
That's a real answer. That would have taken me a second. Look, Drifter, it's been real, but I gotta say, we'll go in opposite direction this time. Solstrix, who has your vote?
Get out of here.
You go Drifter, Mactics, what about you?
Yeah, I don't know how you can main Arc Titan and not know what Touch of Thunder is.
What the hell is that?
yeah, he's gone.
No matter what John or Cass say, I cannot save you. So it's been real.
The grilling of this session is actually fucking hilarious.
I know I like it though. I feel like this is more efficient because we tend to waste so much time going down the line, making sure everyone gets a fair shot. No, pick a person, grill them.
Suspicious, you just like stick your foot on them and like answer the questions. One of them's not gonna crack.
5 minutes on the clock. Soul, you want to get us started?
Pets, when it comes to cheesy damage strats, what is required for one of the cheesiest OP damage strats on Titan?
So the go-to currently is actually my current. Well, I'm not running an exotic, but for super generation, you want to run a high weapon stat as well as a high intellect stat.
Maybe this is unfair for me to be like judging, but I'm just looking at the shaders on his weapons that he has on hand and the weapons that he has on hand. I feel like maybe he didn't need to swap anything over. It feels like he had these potentially ready, and they're super colorful too. Did you participate in the Epic raid by any chance?
No. I have a job, sadly.
Just call me unemployed.
Just call him unemployed.
Why, for the Witness in Salvation's Edge, Titans were not particularly good.
Because you can't crash Witness. Well, you couldn't crash Witness. There's been tech figured out that now you can, but during the race you couldn't crash him.
Oh, okay. This is more of a philosophical one, but can you just tell me like why you main Titan? Like why Titan? Why not Hunter or Warlock?
You know, Titan I've always had a spiritual connection to the Titan jump. It just speaks to me the most, and also I like being favored by Bungie. I'm a big fan of that.
Oh, okay. So you think Titans have Bungie's favor?
Oh, absolutely.
He's not a Titan. No one would think that their class is favored by Bungie.
I mean, Titans are pretty damn good right now.
Everyone thinks that Bungie hates their class.
That's pretty true. That's pretty true. As a Hunter or Warlock that's jaded, that Bungie is.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's like, oh, it's so annoying that Bungie always loves Titans. Penguin, what's the name of the Titan exotic class item?
Relativism. No, fuck,
nope, that's Hunter. Kill him! You guys asked all the questions you want. I'm voting him.
Shark, any Titan builds that you're fond of right now?
Ashen Wake. It's the one I've been using like religiously for years. Use Soul Invictus, and you get the sunspots, and you just keep on throwing fusion grenades there and there, back and forth. It's
so with Ashen Wake. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you get a final blow,
brings back a bunch of grenade energy.
It fully refunds it though, no?
2 kills, I believe. 2 add kills. 1 kill in PvP brings it back.
It's always 2 kills gives you back your grenade fully?
2 minor kills.
Okay, that's a better answer. I don't love his 2 minors and it comes back answer though, because you need 4 minors for it to come back. There are certain circumstances where you can get it back with less overall kills. I'm curious if Shark knows what that circumstance would be.
I'm trying to remember the fragment name off the top of my head. This is gonna bite me in the ass, isn't it?
You don't need to tell me the fragment name. You just need to tell me, like, there's 2 things that you can do to significantly restore grenade energy when you're on Solar Titan with Ashen Wake. One of them is getting a final blow with the fusion grenade, and the other is...
One is using grenade kickstart.
There's nothing else you can think of. It's pretty important for the Ashen Wake build.
It's not what I use. It's not optimal.
I was looking for you to generate fire sprites, and picking up fire sprites gives you grenade energy back.
I'll go down, starting with John. Who has your vote, John?
Penguin, easy.
I think Shark is not the Titan. I think Penguin is, because that was a little too on brand for like playing the class, because that's something that you just know through experience.
In Shark's defense, I think Titans tend to have it pretty easy when it comes to like builds that are expected of them. You know, I mean, I can only speak for myself. I'm a Titan, but like every raid I go into, unless there's some weird circumstance, if it's a boss fight, I'm curious Thunder Crash if I can Thunder Crash him. I don't tend to blame Titans that much if they don't have a whole lot of adept knowledge of their, even if it's their own class. You know, I don't think Titans are very exploratory in that way.
I was gonna agree, actually. I don't think I could have a conversation back and forth and go, I don't know if it's 2 or 3. I'm thinking like the psychology of it, right? Back and forth on the answers. I would rather vote Shark. I think Shark's a safer answer to vote out than
I think it's Penguin for sure. I think you know your own class's exotic class name.
The relativism was a big slip up.
It's honestly, I don't know if I'm like mind gaming this too hard, but like what did it for me is no one thinks that Bungie is too good to the class that they play. Every single person thinks Bungie is out to get their class. He said Bungie loves him in Titans. I think he's a different class, and he's salty about how Titans get all the love. My vote's Penguin.
I'm not smart, so I'm going to do this. I think Shark should be voted out purely because I know another Shark that's a Hunter main.
That's horrible reasoning. I refuse to let the tiebreaker be broken because you know a Hunter Shark.
Partially also because it feels like Shark knows a lot about Titan to the extent that it feels like it was studied and not experienced.
But why? Okay, but let me bounce that back at you then.
The other guy said relativism was their class item.
I would rebuttal with this, okay? If I'm not a Titan and I'm preparing for this challenge, why on earth would I study Ashen Wake of everything? And my claim to fame as being a Titan is I run Ashen Wake and nothing else. Like,
but when I play Titan, I don't know what's good. I just chose this is exotic I want to play with, and I've just stuck with that because I don't play it that often. And it's
I do think we are criminally underrating the fact that Penguin literally said relativism.
Or we could just vote out Pitts for fun.
Yeah, just fuck it. Let's light this handle.
Pitts is the Titan.
I also think Pitts is the Titan.
My vote is for Shark, though. I'm going to side with John and Cass and vote out Shark.
All right, then.
Which resist.
Shit, we gotta take him out quick. Look, I was gunning for you, but democracy.
You tried, King. You tried.
I tried.
I currently think this guy's easily the Titan.
I mean, it's
There's
currently just
a
like
big
pits
slip up
under a
you made earlier.
microscope and
I was
like
gonna
laser
say.
him with question.
Yeah, we need
Pitts
to.
is the Titan?
That's the only option left.
I also think Pitts is the Titan, and I agree that I think this round is we need to try to break Pitts.
Let's establish a baseline. Pitts, what content do you play primarily, and like what playstyles / builds do you typically use in those pieces of content?
Just mainly PvP. I do like to enjoy a bit of trials the weekend because that's when I have my most time off.
And what do you tend to use in trials? Like, what's your go-to build or setup or anything like that?
PKs, on Glacial Quake.
What was the first thing you said before Glacial Quake?
PKs, Peacekeepers.
Oh, Peacekeepers. Okay.
Yeah, PKs. Yeah,
Phew, he called them PKs.
What word does every single pair of legendary Titan boots have in it?
It's a good fucking question.
So like all Hunter boots are strides. All Warlock boots are boots. What are all Titan boots?
So I'm just trying to imagine it. I've pulled up the armor screen
In the name.
because PKs. That's the only exotic legs that use on Titan. So I don't know.
What about their gloves then?
Gauntlets.
Well, why don't we bounce the same question to Penguin? Penguin, what are all Titan legendary legs called?
They are called greaves.
That is correct.
There's muddy
That is
in the
correct.
water.
Okay, all right. Pitts, what is your favorite Titan melee and why?
I would have to go. You can't. That's a tough one because like there's multiple. I personally really like Thunderclap because I can sit around a corner. I can hold charge. Someone comes around, slides around the corner, thinks they're gonna shotgun me, and gets a fully charged Thunderclap to their face and die.
You don't like using shoulder charge so you can one-shot people?
Shoulder charge has really inconsistent tracking in PvP. I don't know if you know that.
I don't know if you know that shoulder charge can't one-shot people anymore.
That is true, especially if you're rocking
Actually,
PKs.
no. With a matter of fact, it can. If you run 200 melee plus knockout, it can one-shot. So that's what I was assuming we were under these circumstances for. That is a build. You run 2 hands-on with T-Crash, with Insurmountable Skull 4.
What's the animal on the Titan insignia?
Lion.
Okay. I don't know. He knows a lot. Like, he knows
He
a lot
does
about, like,
know a lot.
hyper-specific Titan builds.
He does. Penguin, what is your favorite Titan melee and why?
Favorite Titan melee? I love Frenzy Blade. As for why, 3 charges, does good damage and severs.
Pitts, got a question for you. Before the stat rework, what stat was tied to Titan class ability?
Resilience.
What elements are in the Transcendence grenade for Titans?
That would be Arc and Strand.
I'm starting to kind of lean Penguin, but maybe that's just because we're being unfair to Pitts. On Prismatic Titan, is it shield throw or shield bash?
It's shield throw and hammer strike.
Penguin, do you have a different answer?
No, he's right.
Ooh, okay.
Penguin, name
Yo.
all of the Titan supers on Prismatic.
Blade Fury, Thunder Crash, Twilight Arsenal, Hammer of Soul, and Glacial Quake.
Pitts, name a Strand Titan aspect if you can.
Trigger Slash.
What's the other one?
Banner of War. Fletcher Storm.
Can you name the fourth?
I'm thinking of it.
Do you know what it does?
I know what it does. You throw a triangle and then it creates like a effect, like a bubbling effect. Like it pushes outwards and it gives you Woven Mail. And whilst you have Woven Mail, your melee recharges quicker. We're pretty sure.
Oh my god, this is hard. This is actually...
What build do you use the most on Titan Penguin? Or what subclass, I guess?
Subclass?
Solar.
Arc or Prismatic. It's pretty even between the two.
Name me 3 Arc Titan exotics you cannot use Quarius.
Skull Forts, Point Contact Cannon Brace. There isn't. None else are coming to mind because there's really nothing else for Arc Titan.
I can think of a couple.
Arc specific.
There is one very specific one. That is like unequivocally Arc.
I know it. I can name it if you can.
Sure.
DC feedback fencing. But it jolts.
Sort of.
So
I mean, feedback fence sort of synergizes because it jolts, and so like you get benefits. I'm thinking of a helmet.
I can't blame him, dog. Who the fuck knows that?
Wait, Eternal Warrior, I want to say? No.
It is Eternal Warrior.
Yeah, it is.
I do have one last minute for Penguin. You said you love Arc Titan, right?
I love Arc Titan.
Okay, so what is one of the key things that Arc Titan can do, one of his aspects, specifically with mods like hands-on and heavy-handed?
knockout, use that to print orbs for your team, and gen supers faster. Is that what you're looking
Why?
for?
Yeah, but like, why does knockout allow you to do that?
Because it turns your unpowered melee into a powered melee.
Oh, it's a good answer. He knows. He's still
No,
called it
he doesn't.
relativism.
He doesn't.
Look.
He's a Titan. He's a Titan. He doesn't know. That he doesn't know how to work.
Maybe the relativism thing, because these guys were clearly very knowledgeable in the game. Maybe the relativism thing was just a slip up. If you're someone who, especially right now, where the state of the game is and all of that, if you know as much as Penguin seems to know, I could see him having extended knowledge to some other classes to the point where he may mix up the class items. Can you name 3 Void Titan exotics?
Doomfang, as said previously. Ursa Furiosa. I'd argue One-Eyed Mask, personally.
All right, I'm gonna objection here. Didn't you just say that you used to be really big in the PvP Titan?
I can keep going. Helm of Saint 14.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was looking for Helm of Saint 14.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for it. 'Cause I was like,
This is given like a lot of like hyper specific build stuff where he's like he knows that if you have 200 melee, and it's
get
like
Warlock vibes, dog. I
He
get
sounds
Warlock
like me
vibes.
as a warlock.
Because Pitt said Ward of Dawn was underrated, but then he plays a lot of Crucible.
he is right though that like our Titan has
yeah,
been
but a lot of
significantly
people
more
don't have
utilized
the counter.
recently because of Storm's Keep, and then he gave the Thorn example, allowing you to snack it faster.
He
which is
did
like,
give the Thorn example. That's
He's just
true.
like he knows a ton of like hyper specific stuff that like I feel like you'd only know if you really main the class and play it that much.
I fear we have to come to a conclusion here, unfortunately. Is anyone here feeling very strongly one way or the other for either Penguin or Pitts being the Titan?
Like being the Titan.
I feel very strongly that Penguin's a
Yeah.
Titan.
That's funny. I think for sure Pitts is the top. I think Penguins actually given compelling answers despite their slip ups, but like Pitts has not said a single thing where I'm like, no.
I think that Pitts is kind of the sweaty PvP hunter main that people like stereotype.
what the hell? I shall, you know.
I feel like if you don't have that much time to play, you're more likely to only know a lot about one class, in this case Titan, which is leading me to think that Pitts is the Titan, because if they don't have that much time to play and study other classes, how would they know this much about Titan? Like the Thorn thing, that's specific. That's pretty specific.
I'm an astrophysics major, in case you're wondering.
I'm gonna push back.
No way they're a Titan. Then no way they're a Titan.
Yeah, never mind. I hope you guys are right, but my vote is Pitts. I think Pitts is the Titan.
Okay, I
I'm
think Pitts
inclined to
is also
believe
the
that
Titan.
Pitts is the Titan.
I think they've both done a really good job answering.
They did. They did a great job.
More compelling to me.
All right, unfortunately, Pitts, I'm sorry. We tried to save you. The final guess is Penguin. Everyone come over here and line back up. On the count of 3, could the Titan main please step forward? 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's go! Well, I don't know why I'm celebrating. Me and Mactics are both voted.
I know, dude. Why don't you know the name of your own class item?
I made a genuine slip up today.
Good thing we didn't vote Penguin out. Oh
Isn't
my
it
god,
like
thank God we got outnumbered.
No, I'm a hunter. I will have to.
Lady, what's your class?
Whoever called me out as a warlock earlier, you're dead, right?
There we go. Drifter, what about you?
I don't like to go into stereotypes, but I am a hunter.
Okay. And then, yeah, Shadow, what about you?
You were wrong. I'm actually a warlock. Retired.
Shark, what are you? What are you actually? I'm gonna bet Hunter.
Yeah, I am a hunter.
Okay.
Discord.
Your tactic of drilling into someone and then voting him out, that works. It worked.
Whoa,
We saw you drilled into Drifter right in front of us.
Well, we've finally managed to bag another win. But you know what that means. We're gonna have to take another crack at Guess the Warlock to see if we can even out this scoreboard. So if you'd like to see that, well, you know what to do. Of course, a huge thanks to Mactics for joining us. You were a fantastic judge, and we all loved having you. But of course, if you made it to the end, I truly appreciate that. And if you want to see something else from me, I'll have 2 videos on screen. I hope you're having a great day, night, or whatever it is. And until next time, Guardians, goodbye.